Good evening, everyone. And once again, welcome to Jazzy Jazz. Welcome to what? Jazzy Jazz.
Good evening. I'm pleased to join you this afternoon for the Jazzy Jazz Festival here at Medgar Evers College. I bring you greetings and best wishes from the Honorable Howard Golden, Borough President of Brooklyn, as well as the Deputy Borough President, Jeanette Gadsden, who regrets that they could not be here this evening because of other commitments. We're here tonight to celebrate the world of jazz and to congratulate two community leaders who keep authentic American music alive. Firstly, I would like to commend Dr. Edison Jackson, President of Medgar Evers College, Dr. Mary Amulu, Chairperson of the Music Department, and Tari McCartney, President of United Music Makers, for their support of this annual jazz festival. Every Friday from June to September, Brooklynites are treated to performances by jazz stars playing new, innovative compositions as well as beloved standards. As noted at last year's award ceremony, jazz used to be a uniquely American genre. Now it belongs to the world. From blues and ragtime to bebop, from Dixieland and swing to world music, jazz has appealed for more than a century to the young and not so young. Here in Brooklyn, the Medgar Evers Jazzy Jazz Festival delights longtime jazz fans and newcomers alike. Tonight, we are honoring two jazz champions. Our awardees are renowned as leaders and innovators among the musicians who play the more popular clubs and the instructors who train another generation of music greats. Remember, the great Satchmo Louis Armstrong said, "If you have to ask what jazz is, you'll never know." Because of the dedication, musical genius, leadership, and advocacy of tonight's honorees, Chief Bey and Mr. John Watusi Branch, people who inspired, amazed, and educated us, we never ever had a reason to ask what jazz is. We just listened to them and we knew. And now I'd like to call forward Chief Bey for the first presentation.
Coming right up here, he's being escorted by Professor Delridge Hunter of Medgar Evers College. And his lovely wife, my dear friend, Barbara Bey.
Chief Bey, Medgar Evers College Jazzy Jazz Festival Lifetime Achievement Award presented to Chief Bey this date, June 9th, 2000. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, they say a few words. You tricked me. Yeah, you told me I was going here to play. You didn't tell me I was going to receive something. Thank you very much. This is really an honor. And I hope I can live up to your greatest expectations.
I've already done it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Will Mr. Branch come forward?
Okay.
Medgar Evers College Jazzy Jazz Festival Lifetime Achievement Award presented to John Watusi Branch. Congratulations.
Okay, I want to say, Sante Sana, thank you for all of those who were responsible for this award and for this festival and for the promotion of our African classical music, jazz. I'm not really a musician, I'm a poet. I've had a jazz band and so forth, but I've been a promoter of jazz at the African Poetry Theater. We, for many, many years, we've had jazz educational concerts. We brought many of the musicians there, not only to perform, but to talk about the music. You know, you can talk to the musicians. You can ask questions. So because it's our history and our culture, it's not just something to be entertained, but to participate in and to learn about, because jazz tells the story of our people. And when we look at the history of our people, our sojourn in this country, this form that's called jazz emerged out of these experiences. But it all comes from the continent. It all comes from the polyrhythms of Africa. And this is the basis of it all, the blues and the polyrhythm. So it's important, this music, this history, and this culture. And at the African Poetry Theater, we try to keep it alive, and we try to bring it to the community and involve our people in it. So thank you very much for this award and this festival. Thank you.
To Umalu and Tori McCartney, Medgar Evers College, and the great musicians that we enjoy each week during Jazzy Jazz. I know what it's like to put something like this together. It's not easy. And Dr. Umalu, you and your staff, I know, work very, very hard on this. And certainly Tori McCartney works hard in arranging the presentation of the artists. And where but Medgar Evers College? No other college in the city university has these free outdoor events right here in the heart of Brooklyn at Medgar Evers College. So thank you. Thank you, Phil, very, very much. Let me make you the first anywhere in the city to hear our summer concerts. It's still a work in progress. This year we need all the help we can get. So we'll start off with our gospel show, and that will be the first show July 10th, and I'll announce that show very, very shortly. That's July 10th. July 17th, for the first time in all these 17 years, we're going to have our first rap show. But not rap the year 2000. We're getting a lot of awards tonight, gentlemen. But you know what? It's well-deserving. And if I have my way, if I can be a musician like you and a poet like you, I'd be out of government like that. I'll tell you something. And so would Bill. Am I right? Am I right? We would be out of it like this. No, the truth of the matter is, every one of us in the audience are artists in our own way. That's for sure. And to Chief Bey, congratulations on your wonderful, wonderful music on behalf of the Senate of New York, and on poetry and everything else that you do to improve the quality of life for all of us. John Watusi Branch, congratulations. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. Thanks, everyone.
I am representing Assemblyman Norman tonight, but also I'm the district leader of this district, and Medgar Evers sits in my district, and I'm also representing myself tonight. So again, I'd like to present this citation from New York State Assembly. I'm going to read it briefly. First, I will present it to Chief Bey. It says, whereas Chief Bey was honored upon the occasion of his designation as the recipient of the Medgar Evers College Jazzy Jazz Lifetime Achievement Award to be held on Friday, June the 9th, 2000, and whereas in recognition of his life of dedication to the jazz and the performing arts, this assembled body takes great pride in publicly and jubilantly proclaiming and commanding Chief Bey for the edification and immaculation by others. Therefore be it resolved that copies of this resolution suitably engrossed be transmitted to Chief Bey and Medgar Evers College. Congratulations on behalf of New York State Assembly and the Majority Leader, Assemblyman Clarence Norman Jr., Chief Bey. Also, it gives me great pride, whereas John Watusi Branch will be honored upon the occasion of his designation as the recipient of the Medgar Evers College Jazzy Jazz Lifetime Achievement Award to be held on Friday, June the 9th, 2000, and resolved that this legislative branch falls in this deliberation to honor John Watusi Branch upon the occasion of his designation as the recipient of the Medgar Evers College Jazzy Jazz Lifetime Achievement Award, June the 9th, 2000. Congratulations, Mr. Branch, on behalf of the New York State Assembly and the Majority Leader, Assemblyman Clarence Norman, and myself, the District Leader. Give me great pride to present this to you.